Hi strangers! Would you like to find out how to do your makeup like this today? Hi strangers! So I've had this idea. I haven't seen anything like it, but I have these nails. I've had them sitting around the house for ages. Random stuff on it. I've had them sitting around the house for ages and I really love them, and I'm planning to do my makeup based on this kind of look today. So I find when I'm doing makeup and things, sometimes it's really good to find something that gives you this idea that you should try some kind of makeup look. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for a white-ish blood dripping look today. Let's find out what happens. So I hope you guys are all well. I'm really sorry, my hair is completely messy. It really needs cutting, and yeah, so forgive that. I'm gonna go straight in with a white, I think, today. So I'll probably be going into gonna jump straight in with my Carnival palette here and use Spotlight, which is this really nice white here. So it's just a white color. And I'm going to first of all put that in the corner of my eyes. I use my finger because I find that's the best way to apply white to my top lid. Otherwise it doesn't seem to really work. So we're going to put on some white on our top lid. I'm going quite heavy with this because I want this to be really bright around this area. And I really want this to look really like, really girly. I've got all my under jumpers on, which I'm going to put something on over the top of this. So yes, I'm planning a really cool video and I want to look very nice. So thought it would be a good way to start the day. So yes, lots and lots of white. I am going to go up a little bit higher with this as well to cover more of the lid here. And I'm going to then put some sparkles in the corner. Then I'm going to go in with my favorite Vampirism from Jolie Beauty. Again, I love this palette. It's one of my favorites. And it has a really nice sparkly light color, which is right here. So I'll be going in with this one next. And I'm going to use my finger again and blob it in the corners because I want the corners to be very sparkly and bright. I'm finding it really hard with my creases under my eyes the last few weeks that everything just seems to bunch in them lines under my eyes, which is really frustrating. I'm just gonna tap my finger over my wrinkly old lady lines on my lids and try and fill them with glitter. So yeah, I'm just going in, and then I'm just going to bring it up a little tiny bit higher, not too much. Okay, so they're nice and sparkly and bright. Lots of you have been asking me about what primer I use, and to be quite honest with you, I only use primer on very special occasions because I find it just something we don't really need. I moisturize my face every day. I just use this cheap Q10 Daily Cream Anti-Wrinkle, and yeah, it's really cheap and it's really good because it's got like sunblock and stuff in. So I moisturize every day with this, and that's what I normally do before I put my foundation on every morning. And then with my primer, this is my primer here, and this stuff is really, really good, but it's very expensive, and I only normally use it on a night out or if I'm wearing makeup or going somewhere very nice for the day. So yeah, this is my primer. It's very dirty, I'm sorry about that, but just so you guys know what I use and what I think is good. So yes, this is a very good primer. Really light brown now. This is just for a bit more eyeshadow because I'm not sure what color to do, and I'm just gonna go sweep it around in this area here. Very lightly, just dragging it across my skin on quite a big puffy brush. Undead, and I'm just going to go over the top of that and just lighten it out a bit, because I don't want this too harsh today or too dark. So a nice lighter colour now to go over the top. So I was hoping to use this today, but I don't think there's any red. Is this red? I'm not sure. It kind of looks like an orangey red, so I'm thinking about I might give this a try today. It looks red, but at the same time it just looks like a very bright orange, so I'm not sure. So we're going to try that on the skin today. I was going to try and do my eyebrows with it today, but I'm not sure. I don't think I'm brave enough to do that right now, because I do have to go out later. So I'm just going to do my normal eyebrows today, and I think I'm going to do that next, because I hate the way my face looks without my eyebrows. So I'm going to get that on now, and then we'll move on to the next thing. For my eyebrows, I just use this, and I've used it in every one of my videos. Maybelline Matte Waterproof. It's just a liquid eyeliner, and I really love this one. So yes, we're going to do my eyebrows next today. Okay, so I've got some very big eyebrows going on. I'm not too sure about this one. I think it's slightly higher than the other one, and it's really hard to tell with my wonky fringe. So I'm just going to keep it like this for now. I might fix them in a little bit. I don't know what I've done at all here. I always use a black eyeliner before I move on to before I do a liquid eyeliner, just because I've got older eyes, and when I just use a liquid liner it just seems to go all bumpy, so I always find double lining very helpful. So I'm going to do some black eyeliner across my top lid today. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with a liquid liner and go over that. My eyebrows are so dodgy, oh my goodness. I don't know what to do. I think I'll have to wipe one off. But I'll do this first, and then I'll come back to my eyebrows, because I don't know, they look alright. But at the same time, I think that this one is higher than this one, and it's annoying. But at the same time, it doesn't look crooked as well. So I don't know, I'm going to leave it. But if I go from the central point here and I look in between them, in the mirror it looks completely crooked. And on here it doesn't look that bad, but it is. Anyway, okay, let's just carry on for now. Right, so now some liquid liner. So I've got really bad hooded eyes. This one is much worse than this side. And yeah, so with my wings, I'm like I do in everything I do, I just wing it literally. So draw where you want your line to be, and then come across and join it up to where it joined to if you didn't have a hooded eye, if that makes sense. So yeah, just come along and join up where your lid touches. So when you are looking forward, it looks like that it's attached to this line, but it really isn't. And then you want to come out a little tiny bit more and make a C shape in here. You can see how much skin overlay there is underneath here. So if I was trying to and do a normal wing with my eye, it would come right up across here and be very messy, so we try and make it as small as we can to try and hide our hooded eyes. And mine is getting so hard to try and hide these days because it has got a right hang on this side, and it feels like I should have a facelift to get rid of this thing. But of course I don't have the money, and I do prefer the idea of, you know, changing my makeup to suit my age. And it's a big deal, and it is changing things a lot with my face. And there's so many things I've had to change already over the last couple of years, so it's challenging, but also I really enjoy it as well. So I'm going to do the same this side as well now. So you come out a little bit and then a C shape here. Okay, and then we're just going to colour them in. Okay, right, that's fine. This eyebrow does seem a lot lower than the other one. I think I'm going to wipe the other one off and start again. I need to come down just a little bit lower, I think. Yeah, try and get, if you make a mistake with your eyebrow, try and do it as small as wipe as possible. Don't try and wipe off any of your other makeup. And yeah, it's really helpful to have a wet wipe and just to use your finger and pull really tight on here, just so you give it a really nice, like, precise wipe, and then you don't have to worry about too much. Okay, so while that's drying off, before I can draw another eyebrow, put more makeup on it, I am going to use some white eyeliner. And I am going to use Jolie Beauty's little palette thing here with their white. You can see that's the only one I've used so far, and I love it. So yes, let's do some white. This is a water activated palette. So you have to get some water and really get it wet and make it into a nice paste. And that way you can make it really nice and thick. So I always do a tester on my hands, because if it's too watery it will be messy. So you want it a nice thick texture, not too thick, it has to be perfect. I know how to do this because I was a face painter before, so this stuff's just like face paint. So with the white today, I am going to come underneath my eye, and you know I love doing my triangle thing at the moment, so I'm going to do my triangle but bigger than I normally do it. So I'm just going to drag the brush down from my black corner line here, and then I'm going to come back up. It's a bit tricky as I'm getting older because I've got obviously more creases here, and then come up. I've gone slightly bigger today. So just halfway, and I'm going to colour that in. Okay, I just got like loads of that white stuff in my eye, and it's the first time it's happened, and it's kind of like gone everywhere up here, and now I'm crying white. So I'm just gonna let my eye sort itself out. It's stinging a little bit, and it's gone instantly bloodshot, so that's great. And I am going to go across here so the white really stands out. Oh, it stings. Okay, and I'm gonna come down the other side of oh, it's horrible when you got loads of makeup on, you just want to rub your face so hard. I'm gonna have to blob it off a bit, so I'm just gonna use a wipe and tap it up a bit so we can give it a fix. And it went all the way up here. I don't know why as well, it seems to my when I cry now it seems to get all up here and I don't know why. Oh my god, my eye is red. It's feeling a bit better now, so it should be fine in a minute. Okay, we've got lots of fixing to do this side now. I'll probably do that off camera so you don't have to see it. I'll finish this side. Okay, so I waited for a little bit. I've sorted out my hair a little bit and I have reapplied what was missing from here. And yeah, let's carry on. So yeah, that was interesting. So it's the first time that stuff's been in my eye and it was very painful, but it didn't last for too long. It was just having to sort out all the makeup stuff again. So, where was I? So yes, I am just knitting up these white bits under here and I'm making a nice thick paste to go in my waterline. It's looking slightly patchy this side and I'm not sure whether it's because I cried it off and some black got in it, or so I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it's looking quite even at the moment. And I'm going to go over the top of my line like I did on this side. I've got some up there as well. I don't know how that happened. Stupid hooded eyes. Okay. That's what happens when you got hooded eyes though. It's like anything you put above, when you look down, it's gonna go everywhere. So yeah, it's something you just can't help, sadly, but it's just one of the things. So I am now trying to mix some colours together to make a red, and I have mixed some orange, some pink, because this is really orange when you put water on it, so I thought that was red but it's not, and some pink together, and I've added a slight bit of black to try and make my own red. And I'm not sure what this is going to look like, so I'm just going to have a play here and see what colour we have to see if it looks red or if it looks orange. It kind of looks red. So with this, I'm just going to come across the bottom of my eye here and make these really cool little drips, matching the nails on here. So not too big, I'm just going to go little today because I do have to go out later. So we're just going to try this and see what this looks like. So I'm just blobbing the brush down and trying to make a drip look going on. And I'm going to spread it across so they touch together at the bottom here. And so we have like a drip like look going on. And I'm going to do the same the other side in the same place, so matching today. Of course, they won't be exactly the same because I want them to be messy and drippy at the same time. So I think 3's enough. I'm not sure. I might do one more. I'll try it on this side first because I'm going to always leave one side different because that doesn't bother me at all. I like things that are not the same on both sides. Lots of people love things when they're completely symmetrical, but I really don't. I think it's because my face is so crooked. So even if I try to make it look straight and even, it normally doesn't. So I always find just a little bit, if it's a little bit off, then people are too busy noticing to see whether it's symmetrical or not to notice my completely crooked face. Shh. So now I'm going to line this. I'm not sure to do it with red yet or black. I might come in with some black and then move to red. So while I've still got some paint on my hand, I am going to come across underneath here and just go all the way across this line here. Just about there, I think. And I'm going to do the same on the other side as well. I've got enough paint here, enough makeup here. I think that's the look I was going for right there. And so now it's time to get the black eyeshadow out, my favourite part, and to try and darken this up a little bit because it's very bright. It's very bright. Okay. So I'm going to wipe my hand clean. Don't forget to do that because otherwise I'll smear it like all over my face. Okay. So I'm now going to move on to some black eyeshadow. I am going to be using shadows here in my vampirism palette because it's like nearly all gone. And I'm just going to use a small round brush and pick up some black, some shadows. And then I'm going to just blend this out, you know, like I always do here. Because I do like it when it's darker in these areas. I don't know why, I just prefer it. Okay, so now I think I'm going to come in with some eyeliner. And this stuff is really good actually. It's kind of like a shiny after look on it, so I'm hoping if I use that to highlight these areas and make it more glittery and shiny. This eye is so bad today, isn't it? Oh my god. Yeah, this eyebrow I have to keep drawing further and further down to try and match up with the other side, because I think if that wasn't there, my eyebrow would be like so much higher than the other one. It's something that I'm trying to deal with, and I love makeup and I will not let it stop me. I really won't. I'll just keep altering it until I can get it looking okay. Okay, let's do some black now because I think it's needing something else. So I'm going to go around this area with black here, and I might attempt to draw around these as well. I'm not sure. Okay, so I have done, I don't know if you can see, but I have done black up in the gaps of these. I'm not sure whether that's going to be dark enough, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to leave it like that for now. I might put some white highlights or something on the blood so it looks more dramatic. But I wanted to try and keep it like this as much as I can to match my nails. So next I'm just going to do some more normal things I normally do in my makeup, so I'm really sorry if this is boring. I use this for my I think that always makes such a difference to my face. It's giving it some shape. I know that most goths don't actually do this step, but I find with my face shape, because it's such a long, my face is so oval, and it's really nice to put a bit of shape into my face. Again, I'm going in with my Barry Matte Me Up, and I love this stuff. It's so good. And I'm going to do my lips today. Black, like I always do. I love wearing black lipstick. I'm going back in with my Frankenstein mascara again. Okay, now it's time to go and find my lashes and stuff, so I'll be back. I'll put them on because you know how to do lashes by now. I've shown you loads of times. So I'm going to go do that and I'll be back in a minute. So this is today's finished makeup look, and yeah, I have had a bit of a problem. My eye is still very bloodshot, as you can see. No, I'm joking, it's a contact lens. And it's one from Coleyes, and I really love their contact lenses, and this one is really cool because it's got blood around it. So as I said, I wanted to try and match my look with my nails, and I think I've managed to do that. The colour is slightly off, but I tried my hardest, and yeah, so this is what I've ended up with, and I think it looks really cool. I did have a lot of problems. I did get some makeup in my eye through the video, and it is still a bit sore, so putting the contact lens made it even sorer, and it has been leaking quite a bit, and my nose has been running so much. But yes, that's a me problem, but the makeup I think has turned out okay, and yeah, I just really like this whole dripping blood look. And yeah, thanks so much for coming along and watching my video today. And if you do enjoy my videos, please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, and just have a really great day. Goodbye, see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.